Hello, my name is Zabi Barnes, and it is my mission to help you connect with your soul's magic, which is your precious and unique way of shining God's light through you and out into the world for all to see. So imagine that all of creation is this ball of pipe cleaners. And it's all springing from the same center point, which would be coming from the heart of God, made of the light of God. Each pipe cleaner is made of the same exact substance and is the same exact length. But what makes them different is that each one shines outwardly at its own unique angle. And this is very much how we are, that we are made of the light of God. We all have the same potential to be brilliant, but we each have our own angle, our own way that we're going to express that brilliance in the world. Unless we suddenly get pulled into a different direction that is not part of our soul's journey. So maybe another ray is so powerful that it pulls us out of place over here to be more like them. And now we've left a hole. We've left a hole that where we belong, and now it's not filled, and our magic is not being shared in the world. And another thing that can go wrong is that we can try to make our light small. So it's like we squinch our light up and hide it and try to hide it so nobody will see it because we don't want to get picked on for having our ray of light be different from one of the other rays of light. But remember, they're all made of the same substance. It's just that they each shine at a different angle, and that is what makes you unique. That is what makes you precious. Each of us precious. Each of us is equally important within the whole of creation, and we don't want to make any holes, H-O-L-E. We want each of us to shine brilliantly at our individual angle so that we have a brilliant whole, W-H-O-L-E, of creation. So this is where your soul desire comes in. When we follow our soul desire, that deep inner yearning that calls us, we talk about having a soul calling. When you can listen to that soul calling and follow it and allow your ray of light to stretch out into that soul calling, then your soul magic is fully empowered and is able to be shared with the world. So there's two things that can happen that can stop us from doing this. One is, well, they both involve the ego. So one is that the ego tells us, oh no, you can't do that. You don't have what it takes. You're not good enough. And that's when we crunch our ray of light in and hide it where no one can see it because we believe that ego voice, our personality that tells us that we aren't big enough to embody that magic. When truly our soul is saying, yes, 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 this is who you are. This is what you came here to be. And then the other way that we get messed up in this ability to connect with our soul magic is when the personality or the ego tries to convince us to shine our ray of light at a different angle, to follow somebody else's soul calling. So maybe it's what a parent wanted for you, like your mother really wanted you to be a lawyer, but you wanted to be an artist. And you end up going to law school and becoming a lawyer, but you're not happy, and your soul magic is not fully being expressed in the world because your soul magic was to be the artist. So again, that's also the personality or the ego. I like to call it the personality because the word ego is kind of heavy. But that's the personality getting in the way and convincing you to change your way of light, either to crunch it in or to bend it in a different angle. And either way, it leaves a hole, H-O-L-E, within the whole, W-H-O-L-E, of creation. So, what is your true soul purpose? Your soul purpose is to find what gives your soul joy, what delights you in sharing with the world, to connect with the magic that's inside of you, that when you know that magic consciously, you are so full of joy that it bubbles over and you can't help but sharing it with the world. This is what you're here to do.